Hello, Happy New Year and welcome to yet another video. And in this video I have a very special unboxing for you guys. It's in this huge box right here. It's the Nikon D1x. Tempted to say the 1DX, but it is the D1x, and yes, it's been out for quite a long time, but where I live it's actually very hard to get my hands on one of these cameras, and this camera happened to be one of the show models, or it's one of those demo models that camera shop would actually have it on shelf, meaning that the condition is not too battered or too scratched up, and well, hopefully there will also still be like all the original accessories in here as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So this video is actually obviously not planned, it was by chance. I recently just came across this camera because, well, I was just searching through eBay as usual, and the camera store had this camera listing because they were clearing their storage and everything, and obviously living in an area where the D1 line of cameras are very hard to find in general, it really surprised me that I actually found this one, especially in this good condition, at least based on the images. And yeah, I personally didn't know a lot about the D1 because I'm more of a fan of the D3, D3S, D3X, D4, D4S, and so on and so forth. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about the D1X, and finally found a good condition, so why not just, you know, place a bid on it. And obviously at the end of the bid I managed to get it for a really good price, around 110 euros, or 112 actually. So yeah, to me it was actually quite a nice bargain, considering when I first got the 1D for the Canon original 1D, that one was about 150, so having this one for slightly less seems to be a pretty good bargain. And I am aware though that when Nikon released the D1X, they also released the D1H. The D1H was more of the high-speed performance, being able to shoot up to like 5 frames per second, I believe, and also having the buffer of 40 images, whereas this one, it's more about the megapixel that counts, so it only shoots 3 frames per second, but it has 5.3 effective megapixel resolution. Oh my god, they really made it really secure with the tape. This is at least 5 layers of tape. Okay. And yeah, but you know, finding it at this condition and also finding it at all was pretty lucky. And it's also very well packaged, being from a camera store. Yeah. And we're presented with another box. Okay, this will take a while. But of course, being a show model, I don't expect that everything should be in here, at least the way it was originally intended to, especially when the camera store did take it out again just to take photo for their eBay listing. Oh my god, how many layers of bubble wrap and tape that they made. Oh, yep, that's the original box right there. If you can actually already see the D1X logo inside the... Nope, you can't see it through the... Okay. Whew. Finally, the D1X. Here it is, and I'm sure it's very messy inside because I don't think they would also know how to put it back properly. But opening it up, there's this open me for the first time. My god, the store even put these packaging inside. Oh, and here are the batteries. Quite nice. The only concern I have about these batteries is, well, when I first got my Canon EOS 1D, the original one, let me show you. The original battery that came with the camera actually charged, but could only hold the charge for like 5 minutes because of how old the battery is. But obviously, the previous owner bought 3 extra batteries that actually still held charges. So I hope that one of these batteries will still hold their charge. Oh, I just threw something away. Here's actually the D1X neck strap, which I won't really be using. The manual, taking this out. Then, like right after you take it out, there's actually the D1x right inside, if you can see. Wow, it's cold as ice. So here's the condition. So yeah, to me, the scratches are very normal, and also it's not like a scratch that was, you know, put through tough condition. It's just like scratches that people tried on, and obviously there's a lot of dust on here being a show model and also being in storage for all these years. And yeah. Yep, here's a screen protector, and just taking it off, well, here's a very small screen behind it. I'm still pretty new to this one because I haven't really read all the specification. This is one of the doors that many people complain about because it's very flimsy. It's metal, there's magnet on top, and you just close it like that and the magnet just holds it in place. But yeah, it essentially has all the essential buttons, such as your lock button, adjusting your white balance, function, menu, so on. And yeah, otherwise it seems to be actually in quite a neat condition, and looking forward to actually trying it out. There is already a card in here. Wow. Oh, this is pretty cool. I have to show you guys. So in order to open, you press this, and there's a button that opens this up. And apart from that, there is this little latch that you have to lift up and then push. So there are many sort of like protective protection in order to not eject the card by accident. But this is actually not a CF card, it's a micro drive. The actual drive inside is actually a hard drive, and yeah, so there is still moving parts in there, so that's actually quite interesting. It's only 1 GB, but back then it's quite a lot. So for example, with my D30, the original Canon DSLR, in there I have the 256 megabyte card in there, and it was considered as standard back then. But yeah, God, does it have any charge? Nope. Does other battery have any charges? Let me see. It's actually quite hefty. So no, as expected. So the third battery also doesn't have any juice in there, unfortunately, but I do hope that after charging them up, well, at least one of them will actually hold the charge long enough for me to actually do some photo shoot test and things like that. But yeah, looking at the overall design, you can actually see the clear difference between this camera and the more modern Nikon DSLRs, or even Nikon DSLRs from like 10 or 15 years ago, where it's a bit different. So for example, taking a look at this D100, which I've done the video of, let's say 2 weeks ago, or the week before, the strap inside, sorry, the stripe inside is actually red, whereas the stripe inside here is actually gray. So yeah, that's actually very different. And also the overall layout is very different, how the screen actually protrudes out like this, and how much more pronounced this eye cup is, and also the ports having the DC out over here, and also having the FireWire or the digital out way back here. If I can open it, yes, it's open. So yeah, the design language wise is also very different than the usual Nikon design language. But yeah, if you have any questions, any suggestions, any recommendations to share, or even your experience to share, feel free to actually comment down in the comment section down below as well. Otherwise, if you need a free photography guidebook or a photography course, let's say, it's also linked down in the description section below as well. It's on my website. And yeah, just feel free to check it out. And otherwise, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, have fun shooting. Till next time, bye for now.